My damn head's throbbing and y'all won't shut up. Hello. I love when they do that. Needing the bread. He's going to his forever home today. Still a little bit thin, where they've been so freaking sick from having that surgery done, but he's putting weight back on. He feels pretty good. Just a little bit bonier than I would like, but he'll have a good mama and she'll fatten him up and he'll be alright. I just worry how people being asses. But one gone, I still got 2 more left. One of these cats died. I haven't said anything, but one of these cats died after they had that surgery and got so freaking sick, and I thought all of them was gonna die. Like they was freaking sick, and those ladies would not take them to the vet, but they brought antibiotics and left them. Didn't take them to the vet to see what was wrong with them. Just said it was a virus, gave them some antibiotics. So I lost one of my cats. That sucked. Just by having them spayed and neutered. What you're supposed to do to keep down the population. To be a responsible pet owner, supposedly. So one of my babies perished. And it sucks. And it's like a bittersweet moment when you find them that perfect home. You're so excited for them, to have their home. And you're so, broken-hearted because they're going to be gone and you're going to miss them. But you know it's for the best. It's kind of like a kid, going off to college. But I have the worst freaking migraine headache. I still have indigestion real bad. My period needs to come as a happy-go-lucky ass on so I can get back to feeling like a human being and not whatever the hell I am. And I need to get over this cold. Then I've got a woman that wants me to conduct my breeding hobby. Not a business, it's a hobby. Like a rescue. Honey, I ain't no damn rescue. I talk to somebody, find out that they're not an imbecile, educate them on how to take care of the puppies, meet with them, do a contract to keep me and them safe, and then hand them their dog. We don't do meet and greets. They're like, I want to come over to your house. I was like, I don't think Dottie's going to like you coming over to my house. I think she'll be wanting to eat you like that boy on Cheaper by the Dozen that his underwear was soaked in freaking meat. That oldest girl's boyfriend, the one that plays on 70s show, I know his dang name. Can't think of it. No, I'm not. I hate that shit. I'm not a rich person off of a damn TV show. This ain't no sitcom. This is my damn life. Quit. My dogs are getting on my ever-living last nerve, and I love them. There's a big difference between a rescue. A rescue goes and does home visits. They do a lot more. I probably need to do a lot more. But I feel like if I talk to people and they've said they've had a dog for 16 years and it's a similar breed to what I have, and they have vet references, that they're going to be a good and loving home. I'm not going to ask them to have a 10-foot high fence. I'm alright. And, well, if you don't have this or that, or you're too old, you can't adopt. Or you can't, get one of my puppies. I don't do breeders. I don't. Unless I've been to their house or I've seen pictures of their setup and I know them personally and I know that my dogs are going to be taken care of. I don't do breeders. So we ain't arguing with trolls today. We're going to do this. And they're gone. They're gone. Problem solved. No more arguing, because these trolls are getting me in serious doo-doo, and I'm not getting thrown off here again. Bye-bye. But anyway, Thumper over here is getting home. The woman had their cat for 16 years, and he passed away, and they're coming to get him. So I got to get his papers from where he was neutered, and his rabies shot, and a bag of food. They're Shih Tzus. My rescue cats, one of them are getting a home today. I love the bread making. I love the bread making. My first pussycat is getting his home. His forever home. He's going to have a little girl. He's going to be loved. I had to tame these things. These was monsters when I started off. Look at him. Look at him. Called me the cat whisperer, like the horse whisperer. I looked at these little evil things, and they were spitting and trying to attack me and bite the hell out of me and stuff. Scratching me all over and being heathens. And I said, you will love me. You will respect me, and you will like me, whether you want to or not. And now it loves me. How many Shih Tzus do you have? I have one, and I've had him for 10 years, got him at 5 months. Well, I have 8. I have 8 Shih Tzus, and then I have a wiener dog and whatever the hell Anna is, which I don't know. And then I have my bigs. No, I didn't plan on having them. But I do. And I don't want to hear no shit about it. Because I don't have nothing but them. I'm a crazy animal. I'm a crazy animal lady. And they age well. I like wine. They range from 14 to Shih Tzus all the way to a year old. And now I have poopies, but they're not staying, so they don't count. I love them too. They're fuzzies. Well, I'll cry after my kitty leaves, and it'll make my headache worse and my anxiety worse that I have right before my period every time, because I get it really bad right before I start. And, but it will have a better home. He will have free range. He won't have a dog trying to eat him, thinking that she's off of the damn TV show that eats cats for sustenance. Because she's already been chasing him since he's been in here. I had a dog named Gremlin. He was Anna and Jack's puppy. My grandma bitched at me until I got rid of him for $50. And I cried for 2 days. I'd had him. I wanted to keep him. He had a mohawk on his head. And I regret that every day, getting rid of that dog. He was so pretty. He was red. But my grandma would bitch at me, or she'd give him away while I wasn't at home. She'd bitch and bitch and bitch. I guess that's why I hold on to the ones that I've got so tightly. Because I would go, she'd send me off, or let me go off to my friend's house, me thinking that she'd be nice about it. And I'd come home, and my dogs would be gone. And I wouldn't have more than 2 or 3. I think one time I had like 5 dogs, and I come home, and every single one of them was gone. And she tried to give me $200 that those people had paid her for my dogs, and I threw it back at her. And she did it all the time. I wasn't ever allowed to have an animal because she'd give it away when I get attached to it. Which I didn't have nothing else. My mama left when I was 7, and she was in and out of my life till she died. When I was 18, my grandma didn't want me. I don't know. I have 4 poodles. So when I see one now, like a wiener dog in the middle of the road that somebody's thrown out that's going to get run over, of course it's coming home with me. Okay. But I'm not a hoarder because I get rid of them. Do you want a cat? Who raised me? Me. I was gave food. Well, sometimes I was gave food. Sometimes I went without. I have 11 cats. Several, honey. I ended up with 11 of them. So this is one gone. I got a couple more to find homes for. I got ads up. Didn't want them, but they're here. I raised myself. I ain't never had nobody. Everybody's like, she can't be alone. You've got her where you want her. She don't want to be alone. Bitch, I've always been alone. She don't have nobody to help her. Who the hell do I need to help me? Just because I acted poor and defenseless for your benefit don't mean that I need you. Because you was wanted don't mean I needed you. I don't need no damn body. I want people in my life that are my friends, that have my back no matter what, that don't judge me for shit. But I don't need anybody. It's a want. Yeah, if my cat would quit getting in my face, so that would be most appreciated. I'm trying to just get through today. This lady will be here. My papa and my great-grandma, that I spent a lot of time with my papa for about 6 years. And he had about 8 strokes when I was 14. And I changed his diaper and took care of him on hospice. And he died a couple of days before my 16th or 14th birthday, 14th. And he was buried on my birthday at Prospect. I never got to say goodbye, never got to talk to him. He become elusive. But I was asleep and nobody woke me up, so I never got to talk to him. It was like my grandma. My aunt robbed me of the chance of saying goodbye to her. I'll never forgive her for that. I ain't never got to say goodbye to nobody. But I changed his diaper. Cleaned him up. It's hard to see a man that worked his whole damn life and gave everything he had to his family, put up with shit that nobody should put up with. Like a freaking vegetable. Wasn't even a person no more. Nah. What's left are things that I don't consider family. We may share the same DNA somewhat. They ain't my family. The maggots taking up good folks' theirs. Just waiting for me to slip up. Or they can take my land from me. Or threaten me into something. Or use me for some reason. And then toss me away when they're done. So they're not family. They have ulterior motives. And I'm going to eat this ulterior motive cow tail. So I have cut them out of my life. And if I find out I've got cancer, I won't tell them. Fuck them. They'll be like vultures circling around waiting to pick my carcass clean. I never had a home. Maybe I did when I was a little bitty girl. You know, when I was about 6 years old. But when Mama moved to the greenhouse and Gerald died, ouch, right after that, my uncle, I bounced around from place to place to place, wherever she could leave me at. I'd sleep in the back seat of the car, on cement floor, on the pallet, just wherever. Oh, I have a pretty party every fucking day. It's my party and I'll cry and bitch and moan and complain if I want to, just like it's my life. It's my life and I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to, cry if I want to. If it was your life, you would cry too. Hello. Mod, you are, woman. Go forth and block trolls. Go forth. Block them. Don't mute nobody. If you mute them, they're going to go out and start making trouble. Block them. No. It took me 2 weeks to figure out how to snap my fingers, and I can only do it with this hand. I can't do it with the other hand. I got a blister. I got 2 in here now. I can't whistle. I can't whistle to save my life. I'm lucky I snapped one side of my fingers. Hello, kitty. Cowtail. Please don't fall and stab your nails into my leg. Hey. I got a headache, so nothing can bother me besides that today. And I just miss my family because it's coming up the depressing holidays and I'm by myself. But anyway, yeah, my mama taught me with the back of her hand, if you don't have something nice to say, don't open your mouth. And obviously none of their mamas ever taught them that. I don't know. Are we hanging up? I don't know if I can hang. I feel quite awful. I didn't feel like doing a cat pickup today, but I'd better do it while she's willing to come. I don't want to do nothing but sleep. Yeah, most of the time. Most of the time, I'm ill. Here's Jack. My boy. All my animals are attached to me. They sleep with me, some of them. The ones that can be trusted out at night. Do I drive? Nope. I don't have nothing to drive. I don't have a car. I can drive. I can. Not good, but I can drive. I don't drive in the ditches anymore. I learned my lesson when I was 19 about that. Hush it. Stop, Purdy. You ain't eating the damn cat. So you're covered up where you can't see nothing. I have the privileges to drive. You know, driving is a privilege, not a right. And I do have the privilege. Yeah. But my driving instructor almost had a heart attack when he gave me them privileges to drive because he said I wasn't supposed to swerve into oncoming traffic. I think he might piss himself just a little bit. It was fine. I passed. Second try. He was moving back towards that seat awful bad and holding on for dear life and screaming. Now, everybody does that when they get in the car with me. It's beyond me. I'm a good driver. We got there in one piece. Did you die? No. I need one of them stickers to put in there. If all you're going to do is scream the entire time, please don't get in the car with me. Shut up now. I mean, come on. That was a true story, by the way. I did not make that up. My driving instructor pissed his pants and refused to get back in the car with me the second time. Hold on, I'm filling up a bag with cat food. So he has some kitty food to take home. Just sit over there and be quiet. I drive by myself. You don't have no backseat damn driver's license, and I don't need no instructor telling me how to drive. Just because I rounded that curve in the other lane going about 80 miles an hour don't mean shit. I'm wonderful. It just means I was trying to get there faster. I don't have to tell people wear their seatbelt in the car with me, though. That is a good thing. Every man I've ever got in the car with, oh God, you're getting too close to the line. Did you hear it fart? Did you hear the line fart? If you didn't hear it make that, then I didn't get too damn close to it. Shut up and let me drive. That's God. Set you a new goal. I have a goal. I won't never make it. Hold on a minute. I'm looking for cat paperwork. And all these bitches. Buttercup. I think all the females are on the top. Beta. Blossom, overweight, Salem. We're getting down to the boys. Pringles, Loki, George. George will work. George. I told my daughter that the line was for the blind. Took her a minute, and then she's a blonde. Yeah. Look, even if I do swerve over and you hear either bloop bloop or the fart noise, I was just changing the damn radio station. I'll get back in the center lane in a minute. Center of the lane. I didn't run off the road, you didn't die, and I didn't wreck. So shut up. Critiquing my driving skills. My ex used to, oh God, you're going to kill us. I should have drove. What are you doing? Why are you getting so close to the edge? I said, shut the hell up. I said, I drive a hell of a lot better than you, Mr. Texer. Swerving all over the damn road, running off of the ditch, about to give me a freaking heart attack. After I had a wreck and flipped them 17 times. Because the dumbass couldn't drive I was in the car with. I said, don't be talking about my driving. I ain't had no wreck since I was 20 years old. Almost. 19, actually. I'm a damn good driver. Them damn big-ass trees that I hit when I was 19, they jumped out at me. They just jumped right out at me and just whacked into my car. Wasn't my fault. They uprooted themselves and just clashed right into the car. Just like all them curves that I run over when I'm going through the drive-thru. Them damn things just come out of nowhere. Them trees shouldn't have done. Hell no. Them damn trees shouldn't have been right there. Them damn curves just come out of damn nowhere. Just like light poles. Them things just come up behind you all of a sudden and just whack into you. Happened to me the last time I went to Family Dollar. That damn light pole, that damn shit hurt like hell. But it just jumped up out of nowhere. Didn't even damn see it. Sitting there. I think it moved while we was in there. Mailbox. I ain't never hit no damn mailbox, but dang it. Damn car was parked awful close. I tried my best to back out beside it. I scratched the shit out of it. But it shouldn't have been parked near me. Everybody knows I can't damn back up. That was the owner's fault right there. Parking this close to my car. Like I can back out. I pull forward. I can park in a straight parking place. I can't valet or whatever the hell it's called. Hey. And I can't back out. And if your car is anywhere near me, you should have the decency and the sense not to do that shit. Because I am going to back my ass right up into it or either skin the whole side of it and tear the fucking bumper off. I mean, come on. Nobody taught me how to drive. My mom passed away. She never took me and got my permit, never let me drive, never let me do nothing. And then I was just threw into a freaking car and gave a pair of damn license, and here you go. All I had to do was fill out a questionnaire about how you're supposed to drive. Oh. I don't know how that would work. I am so sorry. They don't do parallel parking now. Thank God, or I would have never passed. All you got to do is stop and back up in the middle of the road in a straight line. Thank God I done that. Oh, I can't drive. I can't hardly drive anywhere, but I don't have that kind of disability. I have other people scrutinize my driving and makes me nervous, and I screw up. Do not pop my bed. No, stop doing that with your toenail. I am from Alabama. When you're learning somebody to drive, it is not a good idea to scream at them and, "What are you doing?" like that. That just makes it worse. My grandma started that shit in my brother's big old freaking boat of a damn car. Oh. And I backed that bitch up the driveway, and I got out and went in the freaking house, and I said, "You can have somebody else to damn take you. I'm not driving. I'm not driving that damn thing." I had to slosh it back and forth like I'm out on the ocean somewhere in a speedboat. I said, "If you can drive your damn self," I were hollering at me. "Oh, Lord!" I got used to it as I got older. She used to do that, throw her hands up over her face. "God help us, save us. If you just get me home, I'll never get back in this car with her ever again. God help me." I said, "Will you please shut up? I'm not going to kill us. Just because the headlights fell out in the middle of the night and it's pouring down rain and there ain't no street lights on the 222 and it's pitch damn black, don't mean that we're going to fucking die. Shut up." "Joanna, you need to stop this car. You're going to kill us." And I just kept on driving. I said, "Well, we got to get home. One way or the other, we're going to go home to Jesus or home to the double wide." So, put your seatbelt on, do your praying, and shut the hell up. I love you, Grandma. I don't mean no disrespect, but shut the hell up. Yeah, one of the headlights didn't work. Like, there was water in it. It was getting water in it every time it rained, and it shoot the bulb. And then the one that did work, it wasn't freaking attached to the car. It wasn't screwed on. So it fell off on 222 somewhere, and it busted it and ripped the wires out. So I didn't have no freaking headlights. None at all. I'm going down through there maybe 5-10 miles an hour. Pitch ass black. There's a turning lane. So I knew that if I got over too far this way in the middle, that I'd be able to see. That was the most gut-wrenching, awful freaking drive home that I have ever experienced in my life. I wasn't no damn helmet to wear. We didn't have all that. But we made it home. And I ordered new headlights, and I put them in myself. My old van. I miss her. I wish I could get another one. It was a Chevy Venture minivan. I'd love to have it. But see, when your minivans get up in age, they start like running hot and shit, so. I always wanted a Dodge Caravan, a 2015 or 16. I love driving vans. They don't hurt my back. That damn car that I got makes my back spaz up. the way I have to drive in it to be able to see, and I can't adjust the seat the way I want to because all the crap in it's half broke. What about my car? I don't know how much it's going to cost. They still ain't called me, and I'm kind of getting scared that they're doing a bunch of shit to it. And it's going to cost me $1,500 or $2,000. $2,000 would be two grand. I might have a heart attack. Call Elizabeth to come get me, honey. Cause ain't no way I've got 2 grand. I mean, they quoted me $200, but I'm getting kind of worried because I ain't heard back. I would like to have something decent because I can't go off very far in that damn thing. All it does is break down. I don't want to get run over. I would love to have a car. I can't afford one. All my cars, my great cars that I've always have been somebody's car that they don't drive no more. They are not allowed to drive, and they've lost their license, or they got an extra vehicle and they give it to me. Oh, I bet it is. I got a Hyundai right now. It's a Hyundai XG 3500. I like it, but it's so broke down. It has been sitting in somebody's yard for 2 years, and every time I get something fixed, it's something else. It's something else. It has quit in the middle of the road with me. I almost got run over in 31 highway up there in Coleman. That would be wonderful. I live like an hour from Jasper. I'm an hour and a half, 2 hours from Birmingham. That's the general area that I'm in. I ain't selling it for parts. I've got $3,000 or $4,000 in the damn thing already. I make a yard ornament for it with it. I'll sell it to somebody else as is for about $2,000 and tell them that it's got some problems. But its motor's good. You're not far from me. I ain't doing the part thing because then you got a big ass freaking mess out here. You got a big ass mess out here. You have to take all that. I find somebody that wants it and tell you. I mean, I'm going to be honest about it. I ain't going to sell no lemon to somebody. I don't think that's right to do, so. What are you doing, weirdo? But anyway. It could be a backup, like to take me right up the road to the doctor or run me to the vet or somewhere local like that, but I wouldn't go off nowhere in it. So it is not sitting. It is at the mechanic. They come and got it. Their truck broke down out here in front of my house. And its tags pulled. I got to re-tag it, pay the taxes on it all over again. I have to have 6 months insurance on anything that I have before I can even title it or tag it. I have to pay 6 months in advance for insurance. And I could do the 6 months for insurance. Well, I get full coverage and I only pay $100 a month. So it'll be like $500. I do assured insurance. I'm cheap. I'm going to find the cheapest damn insurance that I can find money to buy. Hey, but yeah, A&M Farms, message me if you're serious about that, because I would love that. That would be the best freaking Christmas present ever. Like, I worry and I struggle and I beg and I ask people to bring me stuff, and if they don't bring it, then I don't get it. And right now I'm freaking sitting here without no tissue to wipe my butt with, which I couldn't go anywhere today. My head's like pounding. So I hope this lady gets here soon so I can lay down. It's probably the stress and not sleeping and being sick and all that. I've been so stressed out about having another biopsy done. They said that they might sedate me this time. Yes, I ate a sandwich. I didn't want it. I had to make myself. Like, I have food aversion right now. Like, everything looks freaking nasty to me. So, I've been through hell and back. I have 5 children that I was robbed of. My youngest baby was stillborn, I call it, but it was called a miscarriage, a late-term miscarriage at 17 weeks due to the cruelty that his father and his family put me through. I was homeless or didn't have an adequate home for over a year. I traded my land for this place, and it needs about $10,000 worth of work that I don't have. And I am fighting to get me back and hopefully my kids back in my life. And that's me in a nutshell. And I don't blame anybody, including myself, for anything, because having hate in your heart don't help you. My grandma passed away in January, and I took it really, really hard, and I'm not over it. And I don't have nobody. I don't have no freaking body. But these animals, that everybody persecutes me like I'm committing some kind of irreparable sin for having. And I am hard on myself because it's not done. Like, I made it so far to have a home. I got somebody that said they'll come and do the work. But I don't have the money for the material, so I'm just going to have to buy it little by little. But the thing is, I'm going to have to try to save up and buy the drywall and the stuff. And it's got to be delivered the day that they come. And make sure that it's not raining, because I don't have anywhere to store it until they come, and I don't want it to get wet or messed up or something on it, you know. I mean, I got to have 52 pieces of drywall to replace all the drywall in here. I live in Alabama. No, they're not any programs that help you. They're none. They're one or two that helps you, like light bills or rent or something, but I don't, not with like, the only one that helps is called weatherization from the community action, and they come over here, made a god-awful mess, left one of my plugs hanging out of the wall, tore up one of my lights, made them fix it, and busted one of my windows. But they put insulation in here, and I got a new exhaust fan in one of the bathrooms. We don't have that here. They want you to do a loan. Habitat for Humanity. We don't really have that where they actually come out and help you. They have a Habitat for Humanity warehouse, the shit that's been sent back to Lowe's that you can buy at a discounted price. So I can't afford cabinets. So when I tear all my cabinets out, I'm just going to go and get some 2x2s or 2x4s or some kind of plank wood, and I'm just going to build shelves up the damn walls in here in the kitchen. Because there ain't no way that I can afford to pay $5,000 for cabinets. I can't even reach them anyway, so shelves would be No, because my kids are here. I won't leave my kids. And I bought this place. It's paid for. I couldn't afford to move and buy somewhere else. And my dogs moved. This is third time in over a year, and I think that's why a couple of my older ones died, and I can't. I mean, I know a lot of people say that they're freaking animals, but they're my family, and I couldn't. How many rooms does it have? It's got 3 bedrooms. I need a bigger one. I wish it was a double wide. Oh, God, my knee. Oh, I moved the wrong way. Oh. Whoo. So I have big plans here, and I like my neighbors, but it's just like I feel like I'm in a hole. I'm in a hole, and it's filling up with water, and it's around my freaking neck up to my jaw right there. And everybody tells me to keep swimming, that it'll get better and it'll go down, and you just got to take it one day at a time, but that damn water just keeps on going up just a couple of inches every day until your mouth's underwater and then your nose. And you either sink down to the bottom or you drowned in it. And that's how I feel. I'm just treading freaking water, not getting nowhere. Because I moved from that other trailer because I couldn't afford to fix it, and this was supposed to be my forever home, and it's supposed to be in perfect condition, and hell, it's the same damn fixed. And God sent me a person that said, hey, I'll come and do free labor. But I got to find somebody to finish the drywall and be able to pay them to do that where I can paint it. And I suck at painting, so this should be interesting. And I have to be able to scrape up enough money to buy the drywall. It's $2,500 for the drywall, and that's not including the tape and the mud. I got to have flooring all throughout the trailer. That's going to be about $3,000. That's 5 right there. And then I've got to have 2 new bathtubs, a new bathroom counter, and a shower for my bathroom, and a new kitchen sink countertop cabinet because that one's rotten and fell in. And from what I can see, unfinished cabinets that are not even cut out for the drawers at Lowe's are freaking expensive. Wayfair has one, and I think it's like $1,500. And I don't have anywhere to stay when I'm doing this. So I guess I'll get me a tent and camp out outside. But my place is paid off too. But I don't want my daughter to have to live somewhere else for another freaking year. Because she lives so far away, I barely get to see her anyway. Like I'm having to do video chats because of the car situation. Will you quit licking, please, dog? I love you. For the love of God, my head can't take that today. I don't have no rent. If I had rent, I couldn't afford to live because what Social Security gives you, you got enough to pay your lights, your water, buy your food, and your personal items. She's 4. My daughter's 4. And that's it. They don't give you no money. You're not allowed to save. I'm going to save. Whether it's a damn $1 at a time, I'm going to save. But you're not really allowed to. You're not supposed to be saving, but I'm going to do it. I ain't got none saved right now. But I've got to. Like, I have got to pay for the repairs here. And everybody's like, but it's an investment into your home. Put it in the shoebox. That's what I'm going to do. Which here, I don't live with anybody, so nobody's going to go into my purse. Like before, when I lived with an a-hole, they would go into my purse and take shit out of my wallet, steal my money and my cards and everything, and say, oh, by the way, I took some money out of your purse, or I took some cards out of there, and I went and bought what I wanted. My money that I was saving, that I worked my ass off to get a little bit of extra. You spend a lot on animal food, hon. No, I don't. No, I don't. I spend $150 a month on dog food. Now, you add that up, and how long that would take you to save up to about $6,000 to $7,000, $100 a month, $150. You multiply that or divide it. I know how long it would take. 43 years. It would take 43 years. They won't even be alive then. So I don't know why you're worried about it. You don't buy it. I find deals on dog food and cat litter and cat food sales and stuff. I variate from Chewy to Tractor Supply to another place, and I cut the cost down. So, no, I do not spend a lot on freaking animal food. We do not do chef's meals here. So, I'm below freaking poverty, and I am killing it. I do have a GoFundMe, but nobody ain't gonna give them no funds. I accept Christmas cards from all grandmas on here with charitable donations. You can just send me a Christmas card in the mail. Charitable donations. I need about 467 grandmas to volunteer. To volunteer for Tribune. Like the Hunger Games. Oh, I slipped. Have a great afternoon, everyone. You too. It ain't practical to expect somebody else to pay for your shortcomings. That's why I don't ask. But I do joke around about it. How are you? I'm miserable. I tell you what, I could dress up like the Grinch and just slither down people's chimneys. Get stuck. How old am I? Old enough to know better, too damn young to care. I'm 34. I've been through hell since I can remember. It ain't never stopped. Everybody says it's gonna get better. Hell, it ain't. And everybody like, you got a house. You should be grateful. When my kids are freaking home, I'll be grateful. When I feel like I've accomplished something with my damn life, I'll be grateful. But don't tell me how to feel. Because you don't know what I struggle with every damn day. Well, that sucks. And thank you for that. There's a lawsuit. I'm never going to use Uber now. Well, I've been essayed so many times that I can't even count. By people that were supposed to love me and people I was supposed to be able to trust, and they were supposed to protect me, but they victimized me. We listen and we don't judge. Who got blocked? And that sucks. It's supposed to be, well, hell, you can't trust nobody no day. I mean, hell, they tell us don't meet people off the internet. And don't get into cars with strangers. And what is Uber? You're meeting somebody off the internet and you're getting in cars with damn strangers. And you're paying them. You're fucking paying them. And these people don't have background checks. He could have already been a predator. I mean, they don't do enough. That's why I don't want to do it. Like, I've got to go to the doctor. And I'm trying to catch my neighbor out. Like, I'm freaking out of breath, y'all. What the hell's wrong with me? I feel like I can't freaking breathe. Like I'm smothering. Just walking through the house to get me a drink. People deal with all kind of shit, and some people are just freaking evil. They live on the controlling of other folks. They get pleasure in it. The monster within. I've been through so much that I'm writing a book. Sue that damn company. Make them pay you. Hell, they want $400 or $500 to take me to Birmingham. Sue the hell up out of them. They're rich. I hope he went to jail. Sue him. I mean, it won't help you. It won't help your pain. It won't help you traumatic trauma that you've suffered. But at least it'll make you feel a little bit better. Get you a lawyer, honey. $550. That's like a couple million right there. Get you a lawyer. Somebody take that pro bono. Don't sign nothing, don't agree to nothing. I'm gonna get me a lawyer. But look, honey, I'll be your friend. You can slide some of that over here. I'm such a kid. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Whoever done that is freaking evil as hell. Like, you don't do that. I was just joking, by the way. But my head, like, y'all don't... It feels like it's in the vice grip, y'all. I hate these migraines that I get. I'm probably going to have a nosebleed. I keep on feeling like it's going to start. I feel it. I get these real bad migraines and then my nose will start bleeding. And if it does, I'll get off of here. I don't want to, like, gross y'all out. But my nose bleeds when I'm asleep, too. I don't know how I ain't suffocated to death. Like, that's dangerous. I try to sleep on my side at night because I wake up and there'll just be blood all over my bed and all on the floor and stuff. And my nose bleeding. It just pours like a faucet. Some kind of hereditary thing. No, I don't have nothing to take. I can't take nothing. I got somebody coming. I'll be asleep. Most of the time I can sleep for about 2 days and I'll get rid of it. But I gotta take care of my dogs. Hi, I'm Tanya, and I got to the store excited to get your stuff. I DoorDashed me some shit paper. I like to wipe my ass on not corn cobs and rags. So I paid $20 for some toilet paper to wipe my ass on. Just had to go to the doctor. I hope to God that he used a condom or something and you don't have some kind of crud. Girl, you better make sure you do that HIV test 6 to 8 weeks after exposure. Make sure you ain't got that shit. That's what scares me about that. You don't know what the hell he had. I always do a follow-up. Have you been with somebody? I always test when you're with a new partner. I mean, if you... And I don't know if you have to worry about pregnancy. I can't hardly see today, so I can't really see your picture that well. My vision's a little blurry. Yeah, you don't know who they've been with because everybody damn lies. Well, I can tell you from experience, after it starts, you just kind of go numb. You kind of feel like you're out of your own body and just looking down at yourself while it's all happening to you. And then when it's over, you'll get in the shower, you turn the hot water on, and you'll scrub the hide off of you. But you'll never feel clean again. And nothing will ever feel the same as it did before. And you'll never trust anybody, and certain things will trigger it. I don't want that cat in my drink. And that's what it feels like. That's just happening once. Like when it happens on repeat over a period of time. You just lay there and you just hope that you don't wake up in the morning so you don't have to go through it no more. Anyway. It'll get better. It'll get better. You just have to go out and you have to face your fear. I don't know when that'll be for you. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow. No, because I'm busy right now with a cat. You're gonna have to wait. I gotta wash him anyway. But I'm about to get off of here, folks, and I am so sorry, girl. If you need to talk, DM me. I have to be kind of careful. I probably said too much already on here. You have to be careful what you say on the live. But if you need to talk, you could DM me and I will talk to you. It gets better. You learn how to deal with it a lot better as time goes on. And you got to know that everybody out there in the world, even though you might think they are, they're not all the same. And you just got to take it one step at a time. And when you're ready, not when somebody else tells you you need to be ready, but when you're ready, you can face it. You can go out there. I hope that lady brings me that car. I hope she really does. That would be the most incredible thing that has happened to me in a long time. But I don't want anybody to think that they owe me anything. I would love it. I would probably cry. Because, like, people usually don't do nice things for me. It's the other way around, and I feel like I'm a dumbass, and I've been used. And I hope you have a wonderful day at work. You gotta work on a Saturday? A Saturday? Are they monsters? Make you work on a Saturday. It's the weekend. You're supposed to be laid up somewhere eating snacks and watching TV and getting ready for Santa. I hope she does too. A&M Farms. I just tell it like it is. I don't bullshit it. I don't sugarcoat it. This world sucks. And there's a lot of evil out here in this world. And there are a lot of bad people that prey on the good ones. And then the good ones, they don't help anybody. They're not good no more. They're scared of everything. And you ruin them. You ruin them for everybody else. You dampen their light. Their beautiful light that shines so freaking bright. You just snubbed it out for your self-centered selfishness because you wanted to get ahead and you used them like a stepping stone, or you just didn't care. Fear is a bad thing, but you can overcome it if you want to. It's just going to take some time. Yeah? You got trauma. It's going to take you some time to work through it, and a counselor may help you. I mean, a trauma counselor, they can help. A rape counselor. I used to talk to a SA counselor. She helped me. So if you will find DV shelters and stuff like that in your area, they will have a DV/SA counselor that you can see for free, or your insurance might pay for it if you got insurance. You shouldn't have to pay out of pocket for that. And also, freaking Uber should pay for any kind of therapist that you might need. Because it's their fault. It was their driver. You shouldn't have to pay nothing. But I went to DV shelter, and they gave me a free counselor, and that's who I talked to. Yeah, I have Medicaid. And then I went a couple of times, and I was like, don't make me feel any better. It's just kind of bringing everything up that I have buried. Well, find some resources. Everywhere's got to have some kind of resources. Or support groups. But anyway, I think this lady might be about here. I'm going to go and chug this caffeine and see if I can get my headache to go away. And I'm going to message you. Yes, message me. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm not in even the right state of mind today because of my head. Like, I'm dizzy. And I apologize if I've said anything out of turn, but, like, I'm just kind of out of it. It's just, like, there's so much pressure in my head, it feels like it's going to pop off. I'm trying my best. And I have a lot of, like, I don't like going out, but I love being out. I don't like leaving my house, but I like being out. I like the out. But I just, like, stress of trying to get out the front door with dogs and everything, and making sure that everybody can't get out and hurt somebody else. I got Mountain Dew. I don't drink Cokes. I like the taste for them. I probably... How far are you from Tuscaloosa? 2 hours? That's where my... Tuscaloosa County, that's where I moved from. I lived there. Had to move. That's the kitty cat. Well, let me do something if it's wrong. Is that a bad area? I don't know. I guess all Alabama can be bad. I think Birmingham's worse. Ouch! Your toenails. Birmingham's worse, like for unalignments and whatnot and crime. You're closer to me. I am near Jasper. Jasper, Alabama. Are you near Jasper? Your toenails. I need to clean my bed off. I mean, it can be. It depends on what area you get into. Like, some smaller communities up there, I sure would be good. I don't know about moving to downtown Tuscaloosa, an apartment or something. I don't know about that. I never did live in the city. But, I mean, you factor in a lot of people. I'm sorry, honey. Just take deep breaths. Focus on something else. Focus on anything that makes you happy. And just take deep, long breaths, not like you're in labor. I didn't say Jasper was safe. I said I'm an hour from Jasper. Didn't say nothing about it being safe. Oh, I know where that is. Dibble Springs. I asked to live in Devil Springs, Alabama. Devil Springs is a pretty decent place. About 40 minutes from Jasper. I never said any place was safe. I said that all places in Alabama can be unsafe. It depends on what area and where you're at. That's what it said. I love you, kitty. I hope you have a wonderful new home. I'm going to miss you, little boy. It's going to be hard for me to say goodbye, but it's going to be for the best. Making biscuits. Yep, making bread's what we call them. Making bread. He is going to his forever home. No, I'm not moving. I can afford to move. I'm surprised I'm actually going to get my DoorDash order. The cat has founded a forever home. A lady is driving over here to get him. I think she'll be here in about 20 minutes. If I didn't have 10 other cats, I would keep him, but I'm trying to cut down the numbers because I don't feel like I'm fair to them and I'm spending enough time with them. There's so many of them, and I never planned on having all of them. I planned on getting rid of all the younger cats and just keeping my 3 originals. Loki, Pringles, and Bubbles. But then I've got her daughter, Blossom, that's just now getting where she likes me and trusts me a little bit, and I can pick her up and I can pet her without her attacking me. She was very feral. And then I've got Salem, and he's about the same way, and they're not really a candidate for rehoming, so that would make me have 5 cats. And then I want to keep the gray one with the orange patches, and the black and white tuxedo cat that looks like Pringles. That's his daughter. And then my 2 calicos. But I don't need to keep all those. So, as much as I really want to keep that long-haired calico, and then my KK cat. KK is my short-haired calico. And I want to keep the black and white one. Don't need them. I tell myself, you do not need 6 cats. 7. You do not need them. You need 3. So as bad as it is, you have to give them away. As bad as you want to keep them, they have to go. Because you do not need 6 cats on top of the dogs. But I'm like, well, what if I just hide them and nobody will know they're here and we can just say that I have 3? You think that'll work? You think I can just say that I've got 3 and then that'll work? I think it will. Nobody will never know it because nobody ever comes here. But anyway, everybody have a wonderful weekend. I'll try to get back on here later on tonight.